I'm trying another one. The water's a little hotter and a different type of yeast. Let me get my honey. Give it 10 minutes. Because it's been 10 minutes for this one. And I'm not sure. Now the yeast was supposed to have been good for this one. But I'm just not sure. Let me wait 10 minutes for this one. And then I'll know. Hey, I'm going with the first one, guys. I guess it just took a little longer. But it has foamed. Because the second one hasn't been 10 minutes yet. But we'll see. I may have a double batch of bread today. And for the first one, I used Fleshman active dry yeast. The expiration date was good and everything. So now I'm going to add 4.5 cups of flour. And then I have 1.5 teaspoons of salt and 2 tablespoons of butter. So here's the 2 tablespoons of butter. This is the flour I'm using today. I don't have the kneading attachment. I just have what I have. And that's this one here. So I'm using it. That's this one here. So I take it off every so often. And start it again. Sometimes you need to add a little bit more flour to it. It's a 1/2 cup. Okay, here's the dough. Now I'm going to take it and put it into a greased pan. I greased this pan down. And I'm going to cover it up and place it in the oven. Now, the recipe says put the oven light on. My oven light is not working. But we'll see what happens. It should be still nice and warm in there. Okay? Here's your dough. The greased pan. Just cover it up and into the oven. Don't put the oven on. Only the oven light. Some butter around the sides too. Okay. Smells amazing in the kitchen, guys. Let's make some bread. I added the donut mixture into the KitchenAid just for a few. So we add a 1/2 cup or more flour. A little bit more. Now I'm going to add just a little bit more flour because it's not the consistency I think it should be. Okay, guys, I've added another cup to this dough, and everything doesn't always work out the way you think it should be. It all depends on the temperature in your home, the atmosphere. But I'm going to cover this up, and I'm going to place it next to the other dough that's in the oven. But remember, the oven is not on. You're supposed to only have on the oven light, which my oven light isn't working right now. But anyways, we'll see what happens, and I should be able to handle this dough. I don't want to put too much more flour in it. But we'll see. Let's cover it up and into the oven. Let's see. Make sure you get down in the bottom because there's flour down there. Stir it real good. I may add a little bit more flour. Just a little bit more flour. And this is a different type of yeast that I've used. I've never used this kind before. It's my local grocery store yeast. Giant Food. Active dry yeast. Some take a little longer than others. But don't give up. Don't give up. Okay, I mixed this good, then I'm putting it in the oven. I placed the bowl on the side and just turning it around so I can see what I'm working with. Okay. All right, it's looking good. Looking good. I want to take it out of this bowl and put it into a greased bowl. Or do I want to keep it in this one? I don't know. I think I want to kind of keep it in this bowl. I'm going to keep it in the bowl it's in. That may be beneficial for me. I'm going to cover it up with saran wrap and into the unheated oven. Let's take a peek at the dough for the rolls. Pretty good. Guys, look at, I think I may have had this in here too long. Look at all this dough. This is the dough for the donuts. It's the donut dough. Woo, woo. We're going to have some donuts today. This is the donut dough. Korean twisted donuts. That's what we're going to have. Now this is the dough for the rolls. Let's see what's going on with that one. Yep, it did it double in size. Yes, it did. Now I'm going to have to, you know the famous thing you got to do. You got to punch it down, baby. Not the Korean donuts, but this dough you do. Alrighty. Rolling in the dough today. That means that the Commanders are going to win, guys. The Commanders are going to win. Okay, I'm going to put some, I'm going to make a loaf of bread with this. And I'm also going to make rolls. So let's get started. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to divide this in half. Half's going for the bread and the other one's for the rolls. I'm going to spread this out, and then I'm going to roll it up. This is the bread, the loaf of bread. Both ends in. See that? Okay guys, now I'm going to put it inside of the greased loaf pan that I have here. And you got to put it in a warm place for it to rise again. Now I'm going to tuck this a little bit. Let's give it a little bit more tuck. I'm going to put it back in the oven. And remember, the oven is not on. And I'm going to cover it with a nice cloth, kitchen towel, and into the oven. Now with the other half, we're going to make the rolls. Now she made 8. She got 8 rolls. I'm going to see how many I can get. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this in half. Cut this in half. And then same here, see? I get 4. One came short. Take some off of this and add it on the shorty. Guys. And grease your pan with some butter. Well, that's what I used. And let me show you another one. Oh, I could have used more on this one, but this one is a little smaller. Let's do it again. But this one was kind of huge. Let me do one more and then I'll be back after I finish them all. Isn't that beautiful? I love the smell of yeast. Two more to go. Put it in a warm place, which for me is the oven, but the oven's not on. This is a lot of dough, guys. Korean crispy donuts. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut this in half. It'll be easier for me to work with. She says she gets 16 out of here. I think it's going to be more than that for me. Because these things are, I got more than what I actually wanted. This dough really rose on me. Okay. I'm going to make balls. And I'm going to make them into knots for right now, into little balls, and we're going to set them aside till I'm time to work with them. And I'm going to cover them up with some saran wrap once I get them into the ball format. Let's see. All right, this is the second half, guys. Second half of that. How's everybody's Sunday going? Let me just move this out. I think I'm going to have more than... I think she got 16. I don't know how many I'm going to get, guys. Let's see. Some can go there. Now you see I have these covered in saran wrap. So you get them all into the balls. And then we're going to be twisting some donuts, guys. Korean twisty donuts. I have my oil heating up now on low. Who wants donuts? Korean twisted donuts. And your yeast rolls are here, and a loaf of bread. Enjoy, everyone. Enjoy.